Hello from the city of London. Your girl's back. Okay, so I want to just rant about me being back because why not? First of all, usually coming back to the UK, I'm super pumped. I'm super excited for the chapter ahead. And don't get me wrong, I definitely am. I'm so grateful to be here and for the opportunity to be abroad. But being home and being in the sun was very nice. Let's just say I love the sun, and sometimes you don't realize how much the sun makes a difference until you leave it. So yeah, let's just say I was very sad to leave the sun, but subhanallah, today in the office it was so sunny. It was like a sign from God that I'm gonna be okay, inshallah. Excuse the noise, but I am headed back to my place. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a little stroll. Thing is, I need to do laundry and I want to sleep at a certain time, which means I should really go back now. But hey, life is about spontaneity sometimes, isn't it? And everyone needs some serotonin, don't they? Even myself. I need to spread serotonin to myself. So let's do this. So I won't make this too long, but I love fashion, guys. I love my clothes. And I was packing my bag to go back to London, and it was over the suitcase weight. Not a surprise, but I just thought like, you know what, it'll be fine or something like that. And I ended up just going with it. I decreased a little bit, but I just was like, you know what, worst case I'll stuff some stuff in my carry-on. And then it was more overweight than I thought. And so I had to take a lot out of my suitcase. And thank God I was home, because my parents ended up taking some of the clothes back with them for Salma to bring back with her, inshallah. But the funny thing is, like, when I came back to the UK, in my head I was like, oh, like, I feel like the princess treatment that I get home, I don't really get here. But because I was feeling mixed emotions about coming back, seeing the way that people actually helped me on the tube. Okay, number one, it was kind of my fault to walk with that heavy of a bag in the tube station. Like, I should have just taken a taxi and listened to my dad, but nope, I had to take the tube. And no, but the fact that so many people offered to help me just reminded me, like, you know what, the world, like, God was kind enough to remind me that people are kind. They are good people, and maybe I can get princess treatment here. Like, from the public, people are nice. There was this one guy who was like, what are you carrying in here? Is this your ex-husband's stuff? And I was like, bro. But no, to be fair, it was such a heavy bag. I don't think I've ever, like, guys, I literally could not physically carry it on my own. So I don't know what I was thinking. It was not the wisest decision of mine to go carry that bag and take it to the tube. I could carry it, but it probably would take me so much longer than it did. And when I got to my station, there wasn't a lift in certain areas, so that was like very tricky. So I'm very grateful that that kind Irish man decided to help me. These other kind people, like, there was this nice girl who really helped me, and she was struggling with me. We both couldn't really carry the bag, but yeah, I was just so grateful that there was some very nice people out there who decided to help. And yeah, I was just very, like, thanks God, like, this made me this was such a nice welcome back, being offered this help. So yeah. Also brought some Arabic sweets into work today. I just love giving people, like, gifts. I just love gifts so much. Gifts is like a top love language of mine, and it makes me so happy when I just seeing people get excited by gifts, even if that's food, like sweets. Whenever I travel somewhere, I always want to get my colleagues like a sweet or a treat, or just something relevant to the place I visited. It is usually related to food, I can't lie, because also it's just the most generalized gift that everyone is bound to enjoy. As much as I'd love to get a personalized gift for each and every person, my own things are already taking up so much of the suitcase weight that I don't think I can spare so much space. But hey, that's what birthdays are for. But no, yeah, I wanted everyone to try some Arabic sweets, and of course I got some Dubai chocolate, because it's just, guys, you know what, the first time I tried, I think I said this in my Let's Sleep episode, but the first time I tried the Dubai chocolate, the Knafe one, the famous one, the original one, I was like not super impressed, because the one that I tried with John V, the fake one in Belgium, was a lot better. But then I tried it again recently, and I was like, never mind, it's amazing, like it's so good. And I think the reason I wasn't as impressed when I had it the first time, the original, was because I had the 5 other fixed chocolate flavors before, and the pretzel one just hits different, guys. I love it. I'm not even going to talk about how fast I finished the pretzel bar of chocolate, and the amount of calories in that. I'm not even going to think about it, but yeah, so the first time I think is just also maybe had very high expectations, I don't know. But after having the Knafe pistachio, the Get Knafe of it, chocolate bar, for the second time, the original, I was like, no, this is amazing. And my colleague, my friend, she wasn't super duper impressed, but we had another colleague try it, and he was like, whoa, 10 out of 10. And some other, like in a meeting we gave it around, and everyone was like super, like, wow, they were like very pleased. So happy that I could spread serotonin in that way, because chocolate is like, I just don't know how to explain my love for chocolate. Chocolate is just the best, and if chocolate was healthy, oh my gosh, it would be over for the world. No, I'm joking, but I'm not joking, because chocolate just holds a special place in my heart, and that's why it's fun to make chocolate healthy. It's fun to get to try healthy versions. I love going and trying healthy chocolates. Like Halo, please sponsor me. I love you. Like Halo chocolate, raw Halo. I love it so freaking much. And I literally even have so many ideas for the brand. If anyone is in any way, shape or form in touch with raw Halo, send them my way, please. But yeah, and like I'm passionate about them in the brand, because they're about making chocolate and, you know, satisfying your sweet tooth in a more sustainable, healthy way. But yeah, like, oh my god, if you ever are in Dubai, any of you listening, or if you live in Dubai, treat yourself to some fixed chocolate in moderation, of course, but it is just so good, and it's like handmade, and it's just amazing. I love it. Not all the flavors, but the pretzel, the Knafe, the baklava was not bad, and the lotus biscoff cheesecake, bisou, guys, bisou. There was something else I wanted to talk about, I think. Yesterday, what happened? I don't know, I think it's because this is the first time I come back to London, to the UK, not being at uni, and you know, I'm living alone, so it is different. I was just living in a house with multiple people, and now I'm back to living alone, and it's more quiet. I'm a loud person, so it's not necessarily quiet, because I'll talk out loud or I'll sing or whatever, but obviously it's more quiet, and the space is much smaller. So maybe that's maybe I feel a little bit not out of place, but I feel like I need to do some adjusting because of that change. But I do also love having time to myself, and there's just things I need to get done that I wasn't really getting done when I was away, because, you know, vacation mode. So it's good, and I just need to crack on with it. It's 2025. Hopefully gonna reunite with some of the uni girls on Saturday, so that's something to be excited about. And I just did a class at my new gym, and bro, that was tough. It was like weightlifting, but it was like proper weightlifting, not what I'm used to. So it pushed me, but I feel great, and I feel like, you know, those classes where you genuinely feel like there's literally a difference as soon as you leave the class, which I don't know how possible that is, but it just feels like that was an effective class, even though what I was doing wasn't necessarily effective, because the first 20 minutes for me trying to figure out what even is going on and how am I supposed to do what I'm meant to do. But hey, now I've been to the new gym, like that was a starting point. I got myself in this uncomfortable new foreign environment, and that will make it easier for future me to continue to go. I booked yoga for tomorrow, and yeah, I think I need it because my body now is quite stiff from the weightlifting, and it was called chin-ups. It was like on a bar lifting yourself, which I don't know how people do it. Like, it's like I admire people who can do that, because I'm very far from that, but you never know, we can get there if we want to. I definitely need to try a spin class, because the reason I signed up to this gym was because I liked that they had spin. The place I used to go, well, I was going to Frame. I love Frame, don't get me wrong, I miss it a lot, but they didn't have spin, which was a shame. But now this one doesn't have Reformer, which I love Reformer. They still have Pilates though, so that's good. But I wanted to switch environments, try something different, and leave my comfort zone a little. Also, the gym I'm at now it's still, Frame wasn't far, but it's a little bit closer to me. And yeah, that's that. I'm back at my summer meals, and I fasted today. I made up a fast from Ramadan, because next Ramadan is coming soon, inshallah. I don't know how I'm gonna go about it in London, and it's weird because I don't really have a community here, like a Muslim community, but it's okay, inshallah khair. I have some friends who will be fasting, so yeah, it will be hopefully fine, and we will figure it out, inshallah. And yeah, so that's my update. I'm gonna go skedaddle, do my laundry, get through my agenda for the night, but not stay up too late, because I'm trying to play around with my routine a little bit. Right? Maybe I'll update when there's some more progress, or if there's a change and I decide to change the routine, because this is the experimentation phase. So yeah, I want you guys all to, okay, let's say our 3 G's. 1 G for me today was the way I went about a certain meeting today. That was a little not necessarily out of my comfort zone, because I've been in meetings similar to it before, but lots of new people who I didn't really know, and I just think the way I presented myself was good, so I'm proud of myself. And another G was, I guess, coming back, like seeing everyone, lots of people in the office, lots of familiar faces, because it's hybrid and lots of people don't come every day. And so when I was in yesterday, I didn't see as many people, but today I saw a lot of my team, gave them the sweets, and caught up with friends, so that was really lovely. Then the final G would be, I already talked about this gym class, so I'm going to try and say something else. But oh my god, one of my friends at work got me a pack of guys, everyone just knows my love for chocolate, but she got me a pack of M&Ms as a late birthday gift, because I was away during my birthday, which is so sweet of her. Appreciate you, girl, if you're listening. Ria, what a gem. But yeah, that meant a lot to me, because again, gifts are great. So I hope this gave you some serotonin. Take this as a sign to do something where you leave your comfort zone, maybe change your environment, challenge yourself. And this is something I wanted to say, really quickly. There was this lovely lady at the gym in my class who was helping me. Subhanallah, she was also new to the class, but she had been going to the gym for a while, but this specific class she had never tried before, so we were paired together, and she was helping me so much with like the weightlifting, because your girl was struggling. And she was so sweet, and I'm obsessed with her name. Her name is Penny. I just love that name. I think it's such a beautiful name. And there is a Moshi monster. For those of you from my generation, not Gen Z, because Gen Z is really big, but I guess if you are currently like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, maybe around that age, maybe you will know was very big in the UK and in other places, because I didn't grow up here, but it was British. The Moshi monsters, there was no, if you remember the Moshi monster penny, the coin, the pink cute coin, the yellow cute coin. Oh my god, I just think of that Moshi monster when someone says penny. So yeah, I don't know, her name just made me happy, and I was like, I love your name. But we just talked a bit after the class as well. I was like, thank you for helping, and we were just talking about, where we grew up and how we ended up in London, what we're doing, our experience with gym. So yeah, also talk to someone new, why not? But yeah, I'm gonna go now, so bisous and have a lovely evening. Take care, guys.